recent form in Super League. We've got the big match experts. What can we expect?
I think it's going to be a really close game. I think Saints will work on breaking free of the Huddersfield shackles, but if Huddersfield get to the right of the field, we've seen in the last 3 weeks their attack starting to run really smoothly. I think Saints with their big game players probably have the edge.
Brian?
I'll go the same. I don't think Huddersfield are a side that can chase a game. They need to stay in it. But St Helens are a team that can just put a couple of tries on you in a very short period of time. And again, I think that the big game players will tip it in their balance. So not by much, but I'll tip Saints.
Well, I mentioned earlier that you had to go back a long way to find the last time Huddersfield had won a Challenge Cup. A man who was there as a very young boy at that match is in our commentary box, Ray French. Alongside him is Jonathan Davis.
Don't remind me of my age, please, dear. Don't remind me. Well, two teams, one with the best attack in Super League, St Helens, facing the team with the best defence. A combination guaranteed to produce an intriguing 80 minutes to come. Superb weather, summer rugby, fit for the occasion. Since the age of 15 and 13, Saints Academy stars Christine and Kyle Eastman have been earmarked for stardom. This is their biggest challenge today. But skipper Kieran Cunningham, with 7 Challenge Cup winners' medals to his credit, will, I'm sure, provide a steadying influence. Brett Hodgson, Kevin Brown and Luke Robinson should provide the midfield movement for the Giants, and wing David Hodgson, their leading try scorer, will be keen to supply the finishing. But much will hinge on whether the Huddersfield 6, with hooker Scott Moore, ironically on loan from Saints, can boss the show up front. We'll know very soon, but the benefit to a team of an impact player coming off the interchange benches can be seen in 2 outstanding England internationals, Rilby and Crabtree. And the referee, Richard Silverwood, in charge of that 2006 Cup final at Twickenham. And the man in the middle in the recent New Zealand-Australia test down under in Brisbane. We're underway, pitch in beautiful conditions, sun shining. Which, Jonathan, will be the team to meet Warrington in 3 weeks' time?
Well, it's going to be, one hell of a game again. Conditions are perfect. And as we've been told, one great offensive team, one great defensive team. So, exciting prospect, Ray.
Huddersfield then, using the ball to good effect. Keith Mason there, a former St Helens player in his time. Challenge Cup winner with Saints, in fact.
Scott!
And Huddersfield, I think, early days trying to use this big pack charging down the middle. Good ball out there now. Good running.
Plus 5! Go! All up.
Good kick, high kick. Oh, beautifully taken by Gardner. That was a class take.
Very good take, because that ball was torpedoing down. Didn't take his eyes on the ball. Great take, but a good set by Huddersfield Giants.
St Helens then, pen to the line. James Graham here now, voted the prop of the year, number 10 there in the red and white colours of St Helens, and the famous claret and gold jersey of the Huddersfield Giants. Cunningham again, just recovered from a knee injury. Good short ball there to Tony Pulatua. A big, powerful Samoan World Cup star. Kyle Eastman. David Hodgson.
Surrender! Stand! Foot
Certainly
on
a lot of pressure put on
foot on it, Dave!
young Eastman there. Keith Mason chased him down. That's what they will do today.
Brett Hodgson there at number 1, the former West Tigers fullback, had a terrific influence since arriving with Huddersfield.
Fantastic footballer, Ray. He comes in and helps the Huddersfield half-backs.
Good ball. Scott Moore there with the number 20 on his back. As I said, ironically, a St Helens player on loan and who will be returning to Knowsley Road at the end of this season. But could he defeat or help to defeat this side? Beautiful play there from Robinson. Good running. He's got support there from Hodgson. They've got a chance here now. Oh, can he get to the line? Oh, no, he won't.
What a
Jamal Lolisi just could not make it. But from Huddersfield there.
Great play. Here we are, the two key players. They just link up. Great break, first of all. Look who's there. The full back. And this pass, just watch this pass. It's just behind him. That's why he didn't score. Just took momentum because I don't know whether he overrun that ball or the ball just went behind him.
He had to half turn almost, Jonathan, to take the ball, and that's when
caught him. Yeah.
Fell over his own feet, if he can do such a thing.
Just took him on quick feet on the last tackle. And who was there? Hodgson.
And who is there for St Helens but James Graham, always willing to do the hard work. You test the forward when you're near your own line. Cunningham. Lee Gilmore there with the headband, who joined Huddersfield at the end of this year on a 2-year contract. Pulatur, number 16. Hectic start to this second Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. Leon Price with the kick.
10.
Brett Hodgson in the right place, but just checking his eye a little bit. Well, Leroy Cudjoe there, the Huddersfield wingman, running a little casually. Big contingent of St Helens fans roaring their favourites on, as you would expect, just 8 or 9 miles down the road here from the Halliwell Jones Stadium. Warrington?
Well, first penalty, slowing the play the ball down. Second attempt, he said.
There are the red and white, but it's Huddersfield on the attack. Moore peeling for a quicker play of the ball. Mason driving in. I think we'll see a lot of this afternoon from Huddersfield, trying to assert that bigger and heavier pack. Good play from Robinson. Oh, that's beautiful rugby.
What a score.
Now then, they must score. They do. And Huddersfield down the right-hand side. Skipper Brett Hodgson going in. But Mr. Silverwood is looking for an obstruction. It will be to Ben Thaler, to Ian Smith rather, the video referee, to decide. Let's have a look at this.
It's a great play. No dummy runners there. He just comes in. He runs for the gap, I think, there. Great play. Great execution. Just watch. Does he run at the play on the inside shoulder? There's no obstruction there. Just watch. Number 11 goes in, but he runs it into the gap, I think, and Leon Price is pulled. Again, like...
I must confess, I don't think there's an obstruction.
It's very difficult, like Westwood's try yesterday.
It all comes down to the video referee's decision, doesn't it? I do think this obstruction business in rugby league at the moment is getting a little bit out of hand.
If he's checking the ground in, he's got to be given a try.
Looks like a try to me. Tony Martin, the touch judge there, had no hesitation, and neither has the video referee, Ian Smith. So Huddersfield straight away then, thanks to Brett Hodgson, in for the first try of the afternoon.
It's a great play, Ray. Off the ball running. There's a run around. Watch the dummy runner. And there it is, the extra man. Stays on his feet. Takes the return pass.
But it was classy play as well by Luke Robinson in midfield. You know, the running up with the ball and then off the ball.
Well, as we said, the two key players that make this Huddersfield side take, Hodgson and Robinson. And they've started very, very well.
Started confidently, haven't they? I think that's what you have to have if you want to beat St Helens. You've got to have the confidence to know that you can beat them. Certainly seems there under the claret and gold jerseys there. Hodgson then with the conversion. Oh, he's missed it! Could there have been some nerves for the Australian? He's played and won in grand finals down under.
Yeah, they could be good. Just watch this. So Robinson gives it, stays. There's the run around. Number 11. What a great dummy run that is. The extra man, the full back. Lovely inside pass. Very well worked try. Perfectly executed. And that'll give him a lot of confidence. Two opportunities. Missed the first one.
I don't think the Huddersfield coach, Nathan Brown, though, Jonathan, will be too happy with that misconversion. It could come back to haunt them.
Could be crucial, could be crucial. They are the form side, right? But can they believe that they can beat this St Helens side?
Hold! Go!
The Huddersfield side just played St Helens once already in Super League this season, losing at home at the Galfam Stadium, but the Challenge Cup is different. Good offload there. Robinson's causing a lot of problems here. Nobody in St Helens ranks, Jonathan, is picking Luke Robinson up. He's here again.
There he is. He's very quick, isn't he? And if he keeps running at the big men, he is going to cause problems.
Go!
Scott Moore.
Last.
Mason getting through a lot of work in these early stages.
Go! 10, Scott!
Yeah, that's a monster kick.
Good
Great take once again.
Good kick and terrific take from Paul Wellens, exhibiting all his experience there.
Hold, go!
Eddie Gardner. Stephen Wilder, number 13, moving in very, very quickly.
Go!
Mick Potter, the calm as ever St Helens coach, took the Catalan Dragons to Wembley a couple of seasons ago.
Good defence again. He's slowing everything down as well.
Move! Hold! Go!
Francis Melly, big, powerful 17-stone wingman, but put to ground there by Darryl Griffin.
He's working really hard, Darryl Griffin, taking the ball up. Some solid defence as well.
And Damien down there, some information.
Well, Ray, the barbecue weather we were all promised has arrived in Warrington this afternoon. 22 Celsius, 76 Fahrenheit, very little breeze. Ideal conditions for running rugby, as Huddersfield have shown us, but it can be sapping on the legs and the lungs.
Probably, Jonathan, will be sapping in that last 20 minutes. The fitter side probably come through.
You saw yesterday momentum, isn't it? That's the key word again. And when Warrington had it yesterday, they made it count. But Wigan came back. It's all about momentum. Both sides will, get fatigued.
Robinson again in every move at the moment. Good kick. Wellens is there. He's called for it, and he's taken it well.
Well taken, Wellens. Good chase again.
Taking it well. James Graham driving in. Great Britain prop. Eastman. Oh. Gardner did well just to grab hold of that ball a little bit. Went astray there. Chris Flannery then, acting half back now. Pull the tour.
As Robbie said before the game, look, they're putting numbers into the tackle and slowing everything down. They only got people like Cunningham and Roby. And again, the chase.
Down. Back to one tackle. Good play there by Price. He held that ball well. Christine, good play by the youngster too. Nice dummy.
Yeah, well played to stay in field.
St Helens now on the attack. 10 minutes gone. Huddersfield 4, St Helens 0. Good running from Cunningham there. Flannery. Suddenly St Helens burst into life. Cunningham again. Gidley, good tackle. Good tackle out wide there from Fatuira.
They know each other very well from the Australian Rugby League, those two centres.
As we said, the best defence in Super League this season, Huddersfield. Well drilled. Offside. Another set of 6. They're like greyhounds in the slips, these lads, Jonathan, aren't they? These lads in claret and gold. Oh, good ball! Can Gardner get in? Oh, he's just held out, but that was a good flick pass out to Gardner. 3 metres now from this line. James Graham did well not to knock on there. Oh, you can't strike back. Could be a penalty. Eastman. Price.
Great rush defence.
Good tackling there from Cudjoe. St Helens though with a quick play of the ball. Can the speed of St Helens at this play of the ball now? this terrific Huddersfield defence. Good long ball. Kyle Eastman. Fulton in there.
Last 5. Move.
On the 5th tackle. Graham. Good long ball. Melly, can he get into the corner? Yes, he's in. And Melly is in under the side of the post. St Helens did finally outflank Huddersfield with the speed of that passing. But Melly, his power and his weight took him through for his 62nd try.
Well, they'd have been happy with a defensive coverage there. Here's the offside. Not square, I think it is, at the ruck. But this is, they'd be very happy with the defensive coverage, as I said. But this is just a poor tackle. Nothing again, they got the numbers there. They get across. Melly, that is a poor tackle. Cudjoe won't be happy with that. That's a missed tackle. Can't afford it.
He didn't go in with that shoulder to go through Melly, did he?
Well, I think he tried to push him into touch, and that didn't happen. Just watch. Goes to push him and just misses it. Completely far too strong.
You don't push 17 stone into touch, do you?
You've got to hit him with the shoulder.
And I think the lad knows. He's only a young lad.
He's played
playing
well,
against
Ray.
a very experienced winger.
He's played well. He's come up well in the defensive line. Just a much calculation.
And Kyle Eastman, prolific point scorer for St Helens academy side, and continuing that form in the first team with the absence of Sean Long. Can he take the lead? No, he doesn't. So we're all squared at 4 apiece. The 2 kickers missing what could be considered quite easy options.
Yeah, poor.
I think there's a little bit of nerves about.
Yeah, you are going to get down a big game like this. Just watch. Yeah, they marshal it well. They come across, and that is a tackle that Cudjoe, should have made, and he knows that. He knows that.
Terrific skills as well when you consider a second row. John Wilkin throwing a pass out like that. What? 30 metres?
Yeah.
Hodgson to restart.
1. Move. Hold. Go. Well done. Yeah, they've got it.
St Helens, a rich
Move,
Challenge
go.
Cup tradition.
Hold.
21
Hold.
Challenge Cup
Go.
finals in their record.
Surrender. Stand. 3.
Huddersfield with 9 Challenge Cup finals.
Good remedy on
4.
Price.
Good running by Price there, doing the work of a forward. Good running again by Cunningham. St Helens need to drive it forward here now.
Move. Go.
Wellens, Eastman.
And again, good pressure on the kicker.
Hold on.
Eastman sensibly just holding on to that ball. Then we can go down to Damien there. I believe he might have Sean Long with him.
Yes, with a broken jaw, Sean. I'm sure it's not affected your ability to talk to us, but what do you make of that response from St Helens, Francis Melly's try?
Yeah, good response. We knew how it was going to pan out, exactly how it was. Just trying to get in our faces and slow us down. They're a big pack, Huddersfield, and like I said, they're trying to slow us down. And we know they're setting up for the big player. They take 2 in for this big player, and it's easier said than done to try and shut it down. But great response from us. Controlling the set and responding with a quick try. Yeah, it's going all right.
Thanks, Sean.
Sean Long, who was in the original 19-man squad to play, but failed the fitness test on that broken jaw. A little early, I think, to be returning.
Yeah.
1. Move. Hold. Go.
Huddersfield in recent seasons
Two.
just missed out on the trophies, but a club with
Go.
some of the great legendary names on their
3.
honours boards.
Move.
Aaron
Hold.
Whitestaff,
Go.
Robert Rosenfeld, Mick Sullivan, Dave Valentine, Ben Grono and company. Certainly put
4.
them up there with the best.
Move.
Cunningham, who is up there with the best. Taking advantage there, good movement. Gets Eastman down.
Last. Sorry, play.
Still going. Play on, says the referee. Terrific run by Eastman. He scored a try very similar to that run there against Wigan in the Super League a couple of weeks ago. Here's a chance now.
Great
Good ball
offload.
out wide. Can Wilkin get it? No. Good tackle. Very good tackle on the final tackle there. Jamal Lalisi.
Great pace by Eastman, wasn't it? It's a good hit on him as well. There he is, not held on the floor, up he gets, and that's a good hit as well on him.
He's so strong, Jonathan, with the body strength,
he is,
as well as pace.
But you see, you've got Gilmore now and Leon Price coming in, trying to get a quicker play of the ball. As Sean Long said, they know what they're going to do, slow them down, get on top of them. It's very, very difficult to get that quick play of the ball.
Paul Jackson, number 15.
Move, hold, go.
Moore.
3, move, James. Go.
Quick feet, isn't he, Faimu? Very quick.
Huddersfield trying to bring the wings into operation there with Hodgson. Good ball. Oh, look to yard forward. Well, forward or not, it was a knock-on.
I think that had Warrington General written all over that. Just watch. Oh,
yeah,
you don't want
pass.
that. Polatua and
looks as though Crabtree is warming up, being used as an impact player here by Nathan Brown.
It certainly has been an impact every time he has come on.
Playing well.
Yeah, he is, and takes a couple of defenders and seems to get the offload in.
Wellens coming up into the line, but again, well held. Note
Hold, go.
number 11 in there, Jamal Lalisi. He's coming in a lot. He's putting a lot of tackling in, coming in down from that right flank. James Graham saw a gap, but suddenly it was closed by that man there, number 6, Fulton. He's good tackle. Very good tackle by Kevin Brown there on Flannery. But Saints still keep coming. Gidley. And it's the speed of the play of the ball, Jonathan, that I think is disconcerting Huddersfield.
Yes. When they get that quick play of the ball, they're very dangerous.
There's a good one. Oh, Hodgson plucked it out of the air like a salmon. Beautiful jump. Not the biggest of men, not the bulkiest of men. But he took that perfectly, and he needed to.
They need a good set of 6 now, Huddersfield.
He's lost the ball.
Penalty, I think it is. He picked him up off the floor. There's the lead.
What he's saying is he
Between his legs, he's off the floor, mate.
lifted him off the floor. Lalisi has taken a knock.
So what happens here then? Pulatua comes in. Yeah, he lifts him off the floor. Lifted him off the floor, dangerous.
Yeah, lifted him off the floor. That's what the penalty is for. And he has smacked in there on the back of his head. He's in some considerable pain.
I hope that's not.
That's a
too
difficult,
far.
dangerous tackle.
That didn't look.
The referee rightly penalising there, right on the spot, Mr. Silverwood.
Well, we saw the attention, the care that Riley had yesterday. You know, this could be the same. You see how he came down awkwardly on his neck. I don't think it was intentional. Just watch this now. Just watch the angle his head hits the floor. There he goes up, Pulatua goes up, he's got his head down. Oh, that's very, very awkward, that is.
That is a bad one.
Yeah, it is.
He's not come from any great height, but it was the angle that his head was in as he went down to the floor.
And the weight.
Tony Pulatua having a rest, but
he looks okay.
Thankfully, he's fine, Jonathan.
Yes.
Probably a very wise substitution there for Tony Pulatua.
I've been watching.
Nathan Brown looking a little concerned.
I'll tell you what, Chris Dean. Tell you, he looks very much like Gaznia, Mark Gaznia, doesn't he? You know, he's very tall, very similar to him. You know, I think he becomes as good a player as Gaznia.
You are talking about good players there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huddersfield then, who since that opening flourish have been on the back foot. St Helens now this pack moving in very, very quickly.
They need to complete a set now. They haven't had much possession, off-field position. Saints have
Robinson.
again. not what they needed in that position.
But there's so much of this dummy running from flat positions.
It's definitely
You're getting a
crossing, isn't
lot of this in rugby league, aren't you?
You are. But the last thing they wanted was just not to finish that set and give St Helens a very good field position again. Far too good a side to just give them good field position.
Hold the line. Go. One. Move, Liam. Hold. Go.
Eastman. Good ball to Price. Price. Third again, almost another dummy run obstruction incident. Good running there from Bryn Hargreaves. Eastman having to leap forward and losing it, I'm afraid.
And just what he wanted there, Cudjoe, wasn't it?
And Brian?
Yes, Ray. I mean, a lot of our viewers will be wondering about our conversations about the obstruction. Is it an obstruction or isn't it an obstruction? I think one of the golden rules of thumb we can probably talk about is, did an attacking player who doesn't receive the ball, first and foremost, is he in a position to receive a pass, is what the referees are looking for. And secondly, does he impede a defender from making a play on that attacker? Some defenders actually make the wrong read and jump in on those players and are not in a position to make the tackle. Those are the considerations that both our viewers now have to think about and the referee.
It's a very close call, though. You know, it's, they do it so well, these sides. Maybe St Helens better than most. Very tough call for referees.
Moore. Jackson. Offside against St Helens.
Yeah. Shot out of the line, Kieran Cunningham. No, they've got to settle now.
Well, they need a good kick to touch.
Yes.
They've got one.
Keep possession and then field position. They've been under the cosh for the last 10 minutes.
But that defence has held, hasn't it?
It has held.
22 minutes gone. Still just a try apiece. One to Brett Hodgson for Huddersfield and one to Francis Melly for St Helens.
Move, John. Go, Darren, forward.
Scott Moore. There's another knock on. And as we saw a little bit earlier, Huddersfield losing a lot of possession on this set of six. Any more news down there, Damien?
Yeah, got Andy Raleigh, the Huddersfield player, who's been out for some time with an Achilles injury. Andy, what's your assessment? As tight as you expected at 4-4?
Oh, definitely. We know that Saints are a top side, and we knew they were going to come out all guns blazing. So I think we've done well to hold them to this score. I think it's key that we keep them, you know, not scoring, because they can score from anywhere. And once 20 minutes has come in, 25-minute mark, once we get our bench players on, I think we'll see a bit of a difference in the game.
Thanks, Andy.
No worries.
James Roby there, coming on. Broken hand just 2 or 3 weeks ago. Had the all clear.
Pushing forward.
Well, I should think we'll see quite a few more runs from James Roby there at the dummy half. Good stint there from Kieran Cunningham.
Very good stint. As Nathan Brown said, you know, to Cunningham.
There is Roby. That's copybook Roby. Dashing away from the acting half-back. Wellens. Kyle Eastman, nice little chip over the top. Oh, it's a delicate bounce. Cudjoe's got it. But Melly's got him.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere
That'll
there.
be a drop out under the post.
Lovely little kick. Cudjoe couldn't take it on the full, could have bounced anywhere, but apart from that, you know, one mistake. He's played very well, Cudjoe, I think.
And the big, impressive size of Earl Crabtree coming on, looking for an impact up front, being the outstanding forward for the Huddersfield Giants this season. Played for England against France earlier on. Listen to the roar from the Huddersfield fans. Bit of a talisman up there at the Gulf Farm Stadium. Gardner.
One. Move, Paul. Go. 2. Move.
Paul Jackson getting through a very good tackling stint there, number 15.
The fine line between, you know, slowing the play the ball down and giving a penalty, Yeah, he's got his leg, look.
There you see it.
Yeah. Not much in it, but it's enough. Jackson.
Come on, James, speed it up.
And St Helens
Speed
had
it up.
all the pressure in this last 10 minutes, but still looking for the score. James Graham trying to get through on his hands and knees. 5 metres now from that Huddersfield. Roby, good switch. There's Liam Price. He's over the line, but can he get it down? With possibly
And the grounding.
checking obstruction and grounding here.
You can usually say with a player's reaction, I don't think he thinks he scored.
We'll see.
There's no obstruction anyway, that's the first thing.
Well, he's looking to Flannery running through there. There's obstruction.
3
Or
men
does
to
he get
tackle.
that down?
Great body position by
Hodgson.
Hodgson.
Well, Hodgson's battling underneath to keep that ball up. So is Fatuira.
Oh, he can't save from that.
Well, you can't see that, can you?
Let's have a look at this angle. Referee's in a good position. Such a dangerous ball carrier. I think there's a hand in there, isn't it?
It's on
There's a
Fatuira or Wild got his hand underneath
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that's a try.
No, I think there's a hand under.
Yeah.
Hodgson's there.
This is the one. Does he get a hand underneath?
Yes, I think.
Oh.
I think just. I think there's
great
just.
effort.
There are 2 hands there.
Yeah, I don't think.
There are 2.
I don't think he can give that. I don't think he can give that. Great effort by Leon Price.
But
Fantastic.
he's a big man. He's a 6'5" standoff, and you don't get many of those knocking about, do you?
Well, I think he's one of the most dangerous ball carriers. You know, when he comes in, he times it so well. Great angles of running as well. Big and powerful.
Video referee Ian Smith to decide. No try.
I think they knew that.
So it'll be a play the ball on the 10-metre line. But good effort from Leon Price.
10, 10.
Still the pressure on this Huddersfield line. Here is Paul Clough now. Has a habit of picking tries up from very close in. Clough with a twist and a turn. He's a very strong forward. 25 minutes gone.
Go.
Ruby.
5. Move. Hold. Go.
Eastman. Nice little kick, but ricochet off the Huddersfield player.
The speed of that defensive line is very good,
Very good.
Huddersfield. As I said, they've put themselves under pressure. You can't afford to do that.
But how long can you keep this up, Jonathan, defending
Well,
in heat like this?
that should be a relieving penalty now. Slow it down a little bit. They can't afford to give St Helens the ball and field position.
And we've got Robbie Paul, I understand, down there.
Come on, John.
Yeah, Nathan Brown must be pulling his hair out at the moment. I don't think we've seen Huddersfield get to the back end or to their last play for a kick in about 20 minutes. And you've got to see that this has got to play straight directly into St Helens' hand. Although they're not putting points on the board at the moment, come the last 20, 30 minutes of the game, you know, energy levels will start to tell on Huddersfield. They need to get to the back end of their sets and make St Helens do some of that defending.
And then energy levels will begin to tell if that man Crabtree comes through a few more times like that.
Well, they'll be draining, they'll be fatigued, very hot.
Robinson.
Started off so well as well. They completed the sets. Good kick. You know, being put in by, I think it was Fulton who put the kicks in.
Paul. Well, that was a good tackle. Terrific tackle there from Paul Clough, number 17 for St Helens.
Here we are again. Great height on this kick.
Well then, was he interfered with? Crabtree's got the ball. Can he offload it? Yes, he does. To Kevin Brown. He's not called another set of 6. Well, he must have done. He's gone
Yes, he
back
has.
to
He's
0.
just done it. He's
There
just
he is,
done
shouting.
it.
There he is.
Just call it late call. Everyone stopped.
So, Huddersfield, 3 metres from the line. Desperate defence here from St Helens. Good ball out wide there to Brown. Back to Hodgson. Keeps it going. Robinson again.
Good
shimmy from Fatuira there, but Gidley up to the task. Robinson again. Kevin Brown, no way through there.
Move! Fine, Paul. Go.
St Helens defenders coming out very, very quickly. Using Crabtree as a dummy there. Good ball. Here's a chance. Hodgson's dancing around. Still moving. Well picked up there by Kevin Brown. Good ball out wide here now. Can he get in? No, he can't. Terrific tackle by Gardner coming in.
On as well.
And he's knocked on. Oh, great defence down that right flank there from Gardner. He had to come in. He had to leave it. And Hodgson grounded there near the line.
Two very good tackles for young Eastman. There he is, Gardner, helping out. Defence have been very good, haven't they?
It's good. Keep it like that. It's good.
There's been some very good attacking play. There's been some good movement from the halves, but the defences have been so strong, haven't
It's
they?
a very tough game, this is. Good attack, good defence.
Go.
As we'd expect from St Helens, first in Super League, Huddersfield third in Super League. Certainly have been amongst the leading sides this season.
3. Move, Paul. Hold. Go.
Roby just looking for a little guidance as to where to put that ball. Uses that right flank. Chris Flannery trying to drive his way down there as that sun comes out warmer, stronger. It'll be testing for these players in that final 20 minutes.
Go.
Eastman
Outside. Clear. Ball on.
putting a lot of pressure on this young man Cudjoe, Jonathan.
Well, they put a lot of pressure on Eastman as well, and that's one thing they do miss with Sean Long, his kicking game. Maybe the best kicking game in Super League.
Go. Foot on it, Dave.
Crabtree on the charge again.
Lost it.
He's lost the ball. Certainly causes some damage. Lee Gilmore will be joining him next season over there in Huddersfield, but for the moment, very much a St Helens player.
3. Move. Go.
Roby. Good movement from St Helens.
I love the way they're working that.
Well, this Huddersfield defence out wide coming so quickly that they stop the ball getting to the wing, don't
well,
they?
they've watched the ploys at St Helens do week in, week out, and the wingers have just come in to kill
Last
it.
tackle of the sequence. Oh. St Helens fans thinking that Roby was taken out there when he was going on the chase, but Brett Hodgson picked it up.
Was there a trip? I think there was a left foot in there.
It's only a loose foot. But the pace so intense here.
4. Move,
Just
Chris.
over
Hold.
9 minutes remaining in this first half. 4 apiece. Good burst. Kevin Brown. Now then, he's got support with him. Helens is backpedaling. He has to do. Has he gone the right way with it, Lalise? Good try there. And in at the corner is Stephen Wild. Beautiful break. Started by Kevin Brown. Finished by Stephen Wild. Tremendous strike.
Well, I was saying, how crucial, that the defences have been superb. One missed tackle by Huddersfield, try. Now this is a missed tackle. I think it's young Bryn Hargreaves. It's very, very tiring, very warm. Here's the trip first of all. Was this a penalty? Well, that could have gone. Referee in a good position. That could have been a penalty. But just watch this. He goes in, just slips out of that tackle by Hargreaves. The support just streams through. A number of men who don't panic. Fatawira, great cover by Melly, but too many numbers there. Wild scores.
And that's terrific support play from Stephen Wild, who averages about 35 tackles a game for Huddersfield. He really is a tackling machine, but he's proved he can score the tries as well. I must confess, Jonathan, I thought he passed out the wrong way. I thought the better pass would have been inside, but
maybe,
I was proved wrong.
But it was great. A lot of support players there. Francis Melly was covering across.
Well, the two kickers, Brett Hodgson and Kyle Eastman, have fluffed two quite straightforward kicks so far, as Hodgson settled himself for this one. He has, there go the flags up in the air. So do the Huddersfield ladies there in the front row. They're happy, he's happy, and Huddersfield lead by 10 points to 4.
Yeah, there's a trip. Wild trips. Who scores? Wild. But then, you know, this is, I'm with the missing. It wasn't Hargreaves. Apologise. Paul Clough. They kept, they could just see it. Melly coming across. Just really missed tackle by Clough. You know, that's all it needs, really.
One. Move. Hold. Go.
Less than 7 minutes remaining. Huddersfield need to retain that lead. St Helens now, as they are wont to do, very often score shortly before half-time. Good sides very often do. Raise the game. Huddersfield are making a lot of ground, Jonathan. Roundabout first receiver with the halves. Good catch.
As everyone said, they're just a very solid side.
One. Move. Hold.
You'll be happy.
Two.
Huddersfield now moving in so quickly. John Wilkin, Melly.
Surrender. Stand.
There we are, look.
Couldn't have anything more even than that, Jonathan.
No, not much in it.
Four.
But look at the territory there.
They've had possession more in a attacking position, St Helens.
Eastman, oh, almost through.
I tell you what, when he
has pace off the mark,
great
Jonathan.
acceleration, great acceleration.
He's going to be a fine player. Already is, perhaps. Leon Price with a huge high one. Oh, Hodgson takes it well again.
Good cover.
He's only a very slightly built player, Jonathan, but he puts his body on the line.
There's good cover as well from Huddersfield. You know, they just know it's going up, and they just stand in front of him, makes it difficult. Just so look, they're all in front of him, makes it difficult to get to him. Good protection.
Three.
Solid, well-drilled side, Huddersfield.
Four. Move. Go.
Number 24 there for Huddersfield, Sean Lunt, former Workington Town National League player, really making a name for himself, but that's a bad kick.
Yeah, mistake. He knew it straight away. Come up the
Ball
side of his.
out on the full.
No pressure on him, just a mistake.
Hodgson there giving St Helens a chance to hit back straight away. Scrum back then where the ball was kicked. And a bit of a breather for those forwards. Number 6 there for Huddersfield, Liam Fulton, a former West Tigers player there in Sydney, getting to an awful lot of tackling. Lying on at the play of the ball by Jackson again. Huddersfield have been accused of this by many clubs in the past, but you play right to the referee as to what you can get, Jonathan, don't you?
Yeah, that'll be the one thing he'll be disappointed with, Brown, in a change room at half time.
Chance for St Helens then. Less than 4 minutes remaining in this half.
One.
Bryn Hargreaves charging in. 5 metres from that line. Ruby to Kyle Eastman. Good little slip back inside to the big man. Paul O'Toole striding in, but Crabtree has him. Wiles in there again. Ruby. Eastman. Oh, was he held back? Penalty.
Had to do
James Child, the touch judge with the white flag on the spot. And that could be a very, very good penalty for Huddersfield.
I think defensively they're very good. They see the dummy runners coming in, the decoy runners, and the players coming round on the outside, but the wingers have read the play every time. There's Gidley. Tries to get back, but is penalised for holding.
Definitely.
But you've got to applaud, you know, the preparation my coaches have made to try and stop this in Helens back line. It was so dangerous.
Oh, he's lost it.
Oh.
Well, that's another set of 6 gone begging for Huddersfield, and especially a set of 6 that they wanted to keep the ball away from St Helens.
How crucial will that be?
I said Saints often scored in the couple of minutes before half-time, Jonathan.
Got the opportunity. There we are, as a mistake. No real hand in there.
No.
Look at that, errors made.
Using the short side.
9 errors to 1.
Roby. Driving the ball in a little nearer to that line.
Move! Hold! Go!
Poulature, so powerful on the run.
Go!
Eastman. Price, good ball out. Oh, I thought it was destined for somebody inside. I think it was, but he didn't take it. Melly left with the ball and a couple of Huddersfield defenders. Paul Clough on the 5th tackle. What can St Helens do with this? They're running it. Price, well picked up by Gidley. Oh, good little chip kick. Oh, look who's there again. That man Hodgson.
Knock on again.
He's knocked on. And he's taken a bad knock, I think.
Let's see this again. There's the take. Does he knock it on?
Oh, he's caught the right knee of Paul Wellens.
Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, he knocked it. He saw it coming. Just locked. Yeah. Very similar to what happened to young Riley yesterday.
It was a good kick though. It turned Hodgson back, didn't it?
It's an accident, you know. Wellens, when you're down there, you don't. There's your bump on the head.
Yeah. And the fans all start booing as if he's pretending, but whether he's pretending or not, and he's certainly not pretending, the clock is stopped, Jonathan.
Yeah, exactly. Tell you what, when you have a boot to the head,
it's not like the old days when the referee had like a watch or an alarm clock strapped to his wrist, and he decided at the end.
It's very clever on Hodgson. He's had a bump on the head. He's gone into the loose forward position.
Less than a minute. Eastman, he's got pace. This man to let him go. Oh, they've just stopped him. Oh, what a run and what defence. Has he got it down? He has electric pace, this little halfback.
He wants to see the obstruction first.
Looking for the obstruction.
I don't think there's any obstruction. No, there's no obstruction there.
No, there isn't.
Look, Leslie, I think, got dragged in. That's great pace. Fantastic defence again. Just had a kick.
Look at Hodgson there, underneath.
Just had a kick in the head. And there he is, Hodgson. He saved 2 tries now. That is no try.
He's underneath. He's got his arm under.
And he's come from the loose forward position there, Hodgson.
Well, he's just come from having his head banged.
Well, and they put him into the scrum as well to defend. And look, the fantastic commitment.
But still, time for St Helens with the ball. No try. Play the ball. Tackle one.
They've still got time.
Still St Helens press.
Great pace though.
20 seconds there.
2. Move, Liam.
Roby looking. Will he go himself? No.
Big,
Price.
Big 30 seconds.
Stretching it. Eastman again.
3. Line. Move.
Desperate defence here. Frantic from Huddersfield. Clinging to hold on. Poulature.
4. Move. Go.
Just 10 seconds remaining. Could this be the last play? Is it? Oh! Now then, is that a double movement? The referee, Mr. Silverwood again, checking for the double movement.
Ian Smith is a busy man today.
He's done at such pace. I think Hodgson's having a word with Richard Silverwood, but that doesn't matter. Here he is, Lee Gilmore. Yeah. His elbow touches the ground.
Oh, would be a video ref.
That's a double movement.
That is a double movement for me as well.
He's tackled. The tackler, the number, holds onto him.
Again,
the elbow
fantastic last-ditch
touches
defense.
the ground, and that's a
no
double movement.
Double movement,
Definitely.
no try.
Yeah, no problem.
How important will that be?
No try. And once again,
incredible.
The Huddersfield defence holds firm. Gilmore denied at the last second. We'll just have time to see this ball go into touch. It does. The players are trooping off. Well, he should have taken. He's just taken the penalty, but the rest of the players are actually moving off.
Touch anyway. What a difference yesterday, you know. So many tries yesterday, but defence has been fantastic. You know, especially by the Huddersfield Giants. What a first half performance by them. They'd be very, very happy. But up against the best side, one of the best sides.
Everything's still to play for, though, as Huddersfield will know. 10-4 to the Giants.
Well, it's hot and sticky, and it's very, very tight. The clash between first and the third. Huddersfield were first onto the scoreboard thanks to Brett Hodgson, but Saints came back straight away. Look at this from Francis Melly. This made the score 4-4. It's tough, uncompromising attitude from both sets of players. Loads of Saints pressure. Eastman making his mark felt. A break from Kevin Brown, and Huddersfield were right back into it. Here goes Brown on the move, and this is finished off by Stephen Wild. 10-4, Huddersfield were leading at this point, but all in the final minutes, Saints kept putting the pressure on. Eastman there with the break. Hodgson helped save the try, and Lee Gilmore just in those last seconds denied by a double movement, all of which means that defence is outweighing attack. By 10 points to 4.
Thank you, Claire. Huddersfield 10, St Helens 4 then. And St Helens held up on the line 3 times by heroic Giants defence, but how fit and for how long can they continue to make these tackles as they did in the first half, Jonathan? 30% more tackles than St Helens.
Well, the one thing, you know, is that the glaring stat is the errors, as everyone has pointed out. You can't give any side, you know, the amount of possession and field position, but to give it to St Helens, you know, it's kind of committing suicide. So they've got to hold possession and finish their sets. Otherwise, you know, you can't see
just a 52% set completion rate, Jonathan.
Yeah, finish the set and cut out the errors. I think those 2 key stats Huddersfield will have to work on.
As I'm sure our viewers can see from the pictures, it's sunny, it's very warm, there's an intense atmosphere here at the Halliwell Jones, and I'm sure that the closing 10 minutes will determine this match. Which team is the fitter? Certainly all the heroics in defence coming, particularly from that man there, Brett Hodgson, number 1 and skipper. We're underway. 6 points the difference. Oh, is that a knock-on? Yes, says Mr. Silverwood.
Well, you see the way they kick out these days, right? You know, it's a strange position the ball is in when they kick it, and that is why you really make it as awkward as they possibly can.
Young Andrew Dixon, the interchange, making the mistake. But everybody makes them. He's a young man, got many years ahead of himself. Huddersfield. Oh, kicking on that first one. It's a good one. Oh, he scored! Oh, brilliant! As Leroy Cunjo got in at the corner. Ambition there, kicking on the ball straight from that scrum. He's gone to the video referee. Was he onside?
By a mile.
Yes, he is.
By a mile. That's a very, very clever tactic again.
That's ambitious.
Yes. That's it, try.
Oh, he's got it down, I think.
Yeah, that's a try. That's a try. Not a shadow of a doubt. And what a start from the mistake, from the kick-off, the clever ploy once again on the first tackle.
Obviously a planned move, done in the dressing room, worked to perfection, I think. Yes, it is. It's a try for the Giants, and what a stunner. Leroy Cudjoe had a little bit of a difficult time in the early 10-15 minutes of this game, kept his temperament, and he even puts a smile on Nathan Brown's face.
Here we are. It's a lovely run around.
Nobody expected that, did they?
Nobody. And it's a tactic that, you know, I think should be used more often.
Hodgson then with the conversion attempt. 4 or 5 metres in from that far touchline. And I don't think a man in the stadium, bar Nathan Brown and his team, expected a try like that from such a situation. Ooh, just to the right-hand side of the upright. So 2 kicks go missing, still leaves St Helens in there with a hope.
Yeah, and just as you want, the ball goes up, there's the runner, so everyone comes up. So there, everyone comes, stop it there. There is the full back, so there's no one at home. It's a great kick. It's the weight of the kick is perfect. Cudjoe know it's on, so he's on the fly. Great tactic.
More, a lot of these teams in Super League, Jonathan, at the moment, they do line up so flat with the full back in the 3/4 line. You often see that opportunity from the halfway line as well.
Maybe they're not brave enough to do it on the first tackle, but you know, the execution of that, the run around to bring everyone up, and then, you know, the perfect weight on the kick.
That takes confidence as well to, well, kick on the first one. Huddersfield Giants then sensibly just bringing the ball away from near that try line. Sean Lunt, the former Wilkington Town player, on now in the hooking row, and another kick again, putting pressure on Paul Wellens. Good tackle there from Luke Robinson. And Lunt, remember, he was at the acting half-back position, so he made some ground. Huddersfield flying in here. Saints looking for some pattern, some order in midfield. Ruby. Pullatur. But everywhere a St Helens player runs, 2 or 3 of these men in claret and gold are hanging around.
And that's what they had to do, you know, give themselves confidence, the self-belief.
Eastman.
Outside, clear.
Trying to put the pressure back on Huddersfield, but no. Well read there by Hodgson. Now he's asking, did it actually?
Hodgson touched that ball.
I think he's checking if the ball actually hit Hodgson before it went out.
Let's have a look at this.
No, I don't think it does.
I don't think it did. No, let's have a look.
Here. Oh, did it hit his chest?
Oh, I don't know. Here we go.
It's
again.
unfortunate if he did.
No.
No, he says not.
One. Move. Hold. Go.
And Damien, I'm sure that try caused a flutter or two down there on the benches.
It did in the Huddersfield camp. The Huddersfield Giants squad player, Simon Finnegan's with me. Simon, was that a planned move to kick on the first tackle?
Oh yeah, it's something we've been working on, but obviously you don't always know if they're going to come off like that, but that was perfect start to the second half.
How did the conversation go in the dressing room at half-time?
I think just keep up with what we've been doing. I think we're playing pretty good, but obviously there's still a long way to go, so we just got to keep it going.
Thanks, Simon.
Lunt doing good work at acting half-back, and again this kicking game from Brown and Robinson, tormenting St Helens. Nelly, powerful, driving in, but again he goes down to those defenders. St Helens have to move up a notch or two here now. Ruby.
Again, look at the 3 men in the tackle, slowing to play the ball down. with someone like Roby and Cunningham are there, you know.
Yeah. Good tackle there from Paul Jackson. Eastman.
So chase again is very good. Great chase.
Not a knock on, the ball was behind him. Kudjo.
One. Move. Hold. Go.
Back.
Yeah. Offside. James Roby. St Helens, though, having to encroach now. They've got to stop Huddersfield in their tracks, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got to take a risk or two.
I tell you, you know, we spoke about momentum yesterday. Certainly, momentum is with Huddersfield Giants. Confident defensively. They've got their kicking game back, and they're completing the sets. Cut those errors out as well.
Crabtree. Good offload. Not well picked up by Robinson.
Two. Move. Right.
Here's Crabtree again, trying to make amends. He does. He's charging away to Jackson. Terrific driving down the middle. He's presenting problems, is this big man.
Certainly made an impact.
Robinson. A little lack of coordination there. Younger Danny Kerman on number 18. Former Featherstone Rovers wingman, now playing in the second row. Plenty of pace there.
Well read.
Good tackling by John Wilkin. Knew exactly what was happening. Robinson with a testing kick. Gardner's underneath it. Oh, it's anybody's. That is a try!
That's a great take,
Kevin Brown! It will all depend on who knocked the ball back. Was it Gardner? Was it a Huddersfield player? But Kevin Brown, he was alert, and he may well smile.
It's so difficult. Let's have a look. Onside, everyone's onside. It's so difficult to defend these if the kick is spot on. Who does that come off? Does it come off Hodgson? I think it comes off Gardner's head.
Gardner's shoulder.
Let's have a look. It goes back, I think, from Hodgson onto his head. Let's have a look. Oh, does it go forward? Oh, I tell you what. If it your referee, Ian Smith.
I wouldn't like to be a video referee.
That's great support play and a fantastic finish. This is the key one.
Here can we see? It hits.
I think from that angle it goes
Gardner's
back.
Head.
I think from that angle, if Hodgson gets the hand to it, it goes back. This could be the one. Well, Ray, what do you think? I think I would give it.
I wouldn't like to give a decision, but the advantage is always with the attacking side. It seems to come off Eddie Gardner's head.
I know you wouldn't like to give a decision, Ray, but someone has to. So
I'd give it a try.
I think I'd give it as well. This is a big call as well, isn't it?
A big call, because this could settle the game eventually.
Well,
very, very big call.
A lot of time. And I think all the players are stood around, and I don't think anyone knows whether it's a try or not. This is a tough call, isn't it? Does it touch his hand? I don't know.
It almost sort of comes off Gardner's forehead on the sort of bridge of the nose, doesn't it? Well, he's looking at the grounding now, so he must have made a decision. There's nothing wrong with the grounding.
Try, then.
I think he's giving a try to Kevin Brown. Brown looks happy enough. I think he will be in a minute. He is.
That's a
another
big
4-pointer for Kevin Brown, and that's a bitter blow for St Helens. 18 points to 4. Conversion to come. Nathan Brown settles back, and Paul Anderson on the right there, the big former St Helens prop forward who has obviously had a hand in plotting the tactics. He must be contented at the moment.
Here we are. A great run again. Got fielded in the offload. Jackson has played well. And this is it. You have to say the tactics have been spot on, haven't they? Off the head, great follow-up.
Kevin Brown, who's been such an effective force behind the scrum here for Huddersfield. Brett Hodgson. These are 2 points that he would dearly like to bag. Oh, he just misses to the left of the post.
Well, that went over the post. That definitely went over the post.
Over or not, it's not a goal.
It's not over, that's right. What a great tactic. Now then.
Brett Hodgson then, outstanding in his play, but only 1 goal out of 4 attempts.
Oof, there's still
determined running.
Still plenty of time to go.
Plenty of time. Mason, good running there though.
Everyone said it's in Helens, it'll be a tough game.
Interesting now, this second half. We mentioned about completion of sets. Huddersfield really holding the ball now.
Well, they've been so much better. They've cut the errors down.
Well, it doesn't look any different, but...
Great hit, offside.
Offside.
The tails are up now as well, aren't they?
Penalty for offside. St Helens a little bit impetuous in defence there. Good movement there from Scott Moore. Very, very good play. Moore, he'll go on the charge. He's driving himself. A metre now from this St Helens line. St Helens, the Challenge Cup holders, desperately holding on here. Brown gets it to Batuira. He's got Eastman. Little flick inside now to Hodgson, but good cover. Good covering there from St Helens. 2 tackles remaining. Good strong charge there from Griffin. Kevin Brown going himself. Oh, it's loose. James Graham just got there. Oh.
Well, St Helens will have to regroup. They look out on their feet at the moment. They need some of the bigger players now
there's
to
no
stand up.
form about St Helens, is there? Cunningham arrived on the pitch now. If ever there is a player who can organise, who can give confidence, it's this man, Kieran Cunningham.
It's a big test for Eastman as well.
The short ball.
Big test for young Eastman as well, isn't it? Kyle Eastman. They need that control and direction now from the halfback. Him and Price have got to direct them around the park.
2 very concerned men there, Mike Rush, the assistant, and Mick Potter. But St Helens can always score from anywhere. Here is a chance. Good little grubber kick through from Gilmore. Here is a chance. Oh, it's a try, surely.
Great try, what the try.
Going under the post. And as I said, St Helens can score from anywhere. They've just done that with Francis Murray. And this game isn't over.
What a fantastic try that is. They put width on it early on. No overlap. Just watch this. We said the halfbacks have to come in. Eastman, Price, they create the space outside, but the defence gets across. That's a lovely kick. The bounce favours Gilmore. Great support by Wilkin. He's not going to get there, but this man is. What a fantastic try.
The combination of the 2 back row players there, Wilkin and Gilmore, absolutely clinical, Jonathan.
They knew what they had to do. They haven't had any success going up the middle, so they had to go wide there. Both halfbacks were there, and the wider men, Gilmore.
And as Eastman contemplates putting this over the crossbar, he does. The flags go up. The scoreline moves to 18 points to 10. And Jonathan, as a former goalkeeper, kicker, you've got to ask yourself about these goals missed.
Could be crucial, right? There we are, Wilkin, Gilmore. This is a skill. That's a lovely kick. Bounce favours him. Good support. That is a fantastic try.
It's interesting, Jonathan, that the very man who brought St Helens back there with that delicate little kick, Lee Gilmore, just been signed for the next 2 years by Huddersfield.
Yep, very interesting, right?
Huddersfield going in a little bit high there, I think. But Cunningham now, he's using these forwards. There's some determination now from the likes of Graham, Cunningham himself and Pulatur. That was high. The temperature rising here. Roby.
Intensity, the speed of the play.
8 points the difference. A tense St Helens bench there.
Just a little bit too much on it. They'll regroup. Got to go from the 20.
Mr. Silverwood wanting the players in line before commencing with the tap. Scott Moore back operating at the acting half back. Huddersfield, I think, will want to take stock here, use these big forwards there, like Darrell Griffin, another 6'5" man. No forward now there. Kevin Brown smacked to the ground by Gidley and Graham.
Outside, clear.
Good kick.
And Damien, any news down there?
Yes, I'm with Jason Kalis, the injured St Helens player. A classic Saints counter that, Jason. Just the riposte you needed.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great play by Gilmore, and then he had plenty of support to convert the try.
How do you read the game from here on?
Very tough one, mate, at the moment. Both teams are to and thrown, but it seems to be whoever gets down good ball area, they're sort of scoring a try, so it's been a great battle so far.
Can't call it, can you?
No, it's been very tough, mate. Still plenty of time left in the game for our boys, though.
Thanks, Jason.
Jason Kalis, who's been out such a long period injured for St Helens.
But no one wants to call it, really, do they?
No,
that's
they
it.
don't.
Again, he can't give us penalty away, giving field position to St Helens.
James Graham now rising the tempo a notch or two since Cunningham's arrived on the pitch here now. These forwards are really bursting through. Here is Tony Pulatur. Cunningham moving forward, bringing people onto him. There is Leon Price. Price with a dummy. Big man still keen to put down. 8 metres now from this Huddersfield line. The Challenge Cup holders are not giving away without a battle. Neither are Huddersfield, defending for dear lives. Cunningham to Eastman. Good ball out wide. Here's a chance. Oh, good tackle.
There's a man on the outside, didn't have time to just take and give there. They created the overlap.
Hodgson came in so well there. On the 5th tackle. Can Huddersfield hold on? The kick from Eastman. They're up for it. Price, he's lost it. Leon Price was up there. He just couldn't get hold of it. Gilmore was in too. It's all action here at the moment.
What an impact Cunningham has made just coming on though. And just grabbed this game with a scruff of the neck, and I was so close. Another mistake. Knocked on.
And Huddersfield have knocked on. Liam Fulton, the number 6. Well, his team now have got to defend for another set of 6. He knows it. He knows what he's done. Here we see it.
Again, who made the hit on him?
Cunningham.
Kieran Cunningham.
The man, experienced, played in all 18 Challenge Cup winning rounds, Kieran Cunningham, bringing that experience to this game. Still 18-10. Eastman to feed the scrum. Roby playing in the loose forward role. Wellens. Again, Vatuira coming in from out wide. Still St Helens pounding in. Here with Pulatur, flicking Robinson off like a fly. Has he lost the ball? Yes, I think he has. players getting tense, getting frustrated.
Nice and calm, Darryl.
It's getting warm out there as well now. There's the tackle on him. I think that was more...
That was knocked down,
No,
wasn't it?
more.
That was actually knocked down by a Huddersfield man, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what. I think...
Let's go.
Whatever. It's a scrum. It's Huddersfield's head and ball.
Go on
I
this
think it was
side.
Fulton who made the
This
tackle
side.
on him, I think.
18 points to 10 to Huddersfield. Will 8 points be enough as we move into the final 20 minutes very shortly?
Go, James. Go.
Players will be tiring.
2. Move. Clear and hold. Go. Well done, mate. 3. Move.
Scott Moore. Carol Griffin getting through a lot of work.
4. Move. 10.
2 tackles
Hold.
remaining in
Hold.
the
Go.
sequence. Steady play. Now the
40.
kick.
Clear.
Just content, Jonathan, to put the ball downfield and keep the opposition near the line.
Well, they haven't had good
1.
field position
Move.
for the last 10
Hold.
minutes.
Go.
Robbie,
James Graham,
Yeah, I
out
got to
of play.
agree with you. I got to agree with you guys there. What Huddersfield need to do at this point in time is keep the starve St Helens of the ball. As you can tell, they've got a sniff of something, and that's when they're at their most dangerous. Kieran Cunningham is looking to get on the back of these quick play the balls, and Leon Price and both Kyle Eastman are starting to look very hungry at this point in time. But this is what they need. They need these handovers. They need a start.
And
Hold.
there's a lot of ball being lost, Jonathan. I just wonder whether sweat on the palms of the hands. There's a lot about, I would think, down there.
you just watch it, right? They're just going for the ball carrying arm. That's what they're doing. Just watch the... Oh, great hit again,
2.
Cunningham.
Move. Go.
Good short ball. Robinson, oh, no, not retiring.
Didn't have the ball. You tackled him before he got the ball.
Tackling without the ball.
Yes, he did.
Pulling him back.
Oh, you do, you're right.
Is it worth going for goal?
No, I'm not sure not.
Well, I don't think Pull the Tour was to know anyway, was he?
They got to score twice anyway, so I'll go for the corner.
But I think it was Brian Noble in me here, so I'll bow down to the coach. In my day, we'd have gone for goal. But it's a different game.
The old toe poker.
Ball here now, in Huddersfield's possession. And it's David Fayumu charging in. So St Helens now on the rack. Robinson. Griffin again having such a good game, this big prop. 5 metres from the Saints line now. Robinson again. I think the switch. Oh!
Good defence.
Almost through. Leon Price picked him up well, picked up the lead. They both grin and smile at each other.
That's a poor pass, take it in.
4.
Reset.
Move. Line.
Scott Moore. Good
Again,
tackle.
Very good tackle.
Lee
again.
Gilmore coming in, picking his man out very, very quickly.
Last tackle.
Go.
Last tackle in the sequence. Robinson again with the kick. Flick back. Now then, what can he do with it? Huddersfield, here is Crabtree. Oh, what's he doing?
No
Well,
call, yeah. He puts his hand up.
Puts his hand
It
up.
was the last tackle.
I think he just lost his head though.
He maybe should have offloaded to Hodgson.
It would have been better just to have charged at the line.
Go.
Overcooked. There we are. Here we go again. Flannery.
Whatever, it's St Helens in possession.
And that's what, again, they can't afford to do that, Ray, you know. The errors or the penalty. The kick will go down into their half. They're back in under pressure, under the cosh. They're not helping themselves. They're still 8 points in front.
St Helens then back from their own line.
Go. 1. Move.
Just 8 points the difference.
Go.
Cunningham giving the orders. James Roby.
Move. Hold. Go.
Graham
3. Move.
creeping ever nearer to that Huddersfield line. Cunningham, good movement here now out wide. Can he get that ball? No, good tackle again. Tremendous work by the wingman for Huddersfield. Cudjoe, still St Helens. Roby, another good tackle from Wild. Roby's lost the ball, has he? No, he just managed to get it off the toe of his boot. The 5th tackle. One last chance here for Saints. Kyle Eastman, Flannery, Gidley.
Oh, offside on the last.
Oh, what a penalty.
Fatawira.
The referee initially allowing advantage, but giving offside.
That is
another set of 6.
That is a killer. There he is. He sprints out of the line.
Surrender!
Here we are now, 5 metres from this line. St Helens desperate to hit back. Cunningham to Kyle Eastman. Just coming in at the angle. And he's given offside again. Huddersfield defending frantically here, conceding penalties. No, the referee not ready. Kyle Eastman's absolutely incensed.
He came on that ball like a train, didn't he?
He did, but it's not going to matter. Here's another one, like a good strain driving in there. 3 metres now, so that good tackle from the little one, Luke Robinson. Here now is Eastman. Eastman, oh, he's lost it. And really, Eastman was out of order going in there amongst the forwards, wasn't he?
He should have been. Yeah. He should have been controlling it. Went for the. What a great tackle! I think is.
He's a young lad, though. He sees the line, Jonathan, and he has a go.
He's given absolute everything. What the tackle!
Safety. You need to be on stanchions for your own safety. Thank you.
Great tackle. Here's the disallowed one. No, he's got his hand out, doesn't he, the referee?
Yeah, he has.
Not happy.
What do you mean, referee? I'm not pleased with that.
That's an understatement.
Could I have a word with you, sir? Or words to that effect? Scott Moore. Crabtree, and I think this man is necessary for Huddersfield on the pitch.
Yeah, but
he's got to take it forward.
He's got a great feet, isn't he?
All St Helens want is the ball. They can score.
And that's all.
Can Huddersfield hold on? They've lost it. Here is Cunningham charging in.
And again, it's the mistake from Huddersfield.
Roby.
Move! Hold, go. 2. Move!
Aldclough making good ground there. James Graham. Kyle Eastman. Lovely little chip over the top. Oh, will he go too far?
That's a difference. Great awareness.
Well intended.
Great awareness. They now know the wingers are flying in all the time, so there's going to be space there. The kick has got to be precise, though.
And it's the bounce of a ball, isn't it? You don't know which way that ball is going to bounce.
Yeah, but you know, the wingers have spotted well, the Huddersfield Giants wingers. They've come in, killed the ball, but the kick has got to be spot on.
But Huddersfield's completion rate is still less than 60%.
Well, again, you're definitely missing him. Sean Long. Right, let's see if they can just take the ball down now, up the jumper, good kick, good chase, field position.
The wingman coming in, David Hodgson, to ease the workload of the forwards. Crabtree, ooh, he nearly lost that.
Quick play of the ball, well
quick
done.
Play, they were a bit too quick.
Not square.
Well, he's giving a penalty against St Helens, not square, parallel to the touchline. Here we see this
juggle.
one here.
Let's watch it. Very good play the ball. Very, very quick for a big man.
Played it too quick, didn't he? Anyway, whatever. Just less than 15 minutes remaining.
Wait, go. 1.
You would expect players to make mistakes in this heat as we move into this. There's one. But you would expect them to make these mistakes as we move into this last final 15 minutes in this heat. You've got to be able to read the game, Jonathan. Could you read a game?
Nathan Brown was tearing his hair out.
That might have been a forward, but you know.
What he's got left, look.
Yeah, you know.
He must be thinking, just stop.
The problem for a coach, you are at the mercy of the players once once you kick off.
Really?
Here is Paul Wellens then.
Okay, one, move, go. Two, move, hold, go.
Paul Clough. But again, Mason and Crabtree.
Three, move.
All of these Giants forwards got through a tremendous amount of work they're having to do now. Good running.
Go on, 10.
Good launch of a pass there from James Graham. Eastman. Price. Gidley. Beautiful step from Gidley. The kick to the corner. Gardner going for it. Oh, just in touch. Beautiful, neat sidestep there from Matt Gidley.
He said the ball was touched. Was it touched? It was touched.
It was touched.
Hodgson.
By Hodgson.
Hodgson touched it.
So it will be a scrum down.
St Helens ball.
St Helens headed ball.
Definitely played at it.
The touch judge, James Child, having a word.
Let's have a look here, Ian. See if an Huddersfield player's touched the ball.
You cannot get out of the third umpire for that. He's going to check it.
I tell you, it touches Hodgson. Watch. Touched and played for. Scrum, St Helens.
Yeah. St Helens scrum.
Under pressure, aren't they?
Time's off. It's all about getting it right.
Hodgson not very happy about going to the video screen for that, but that's Mr. Silverwood's choice.
Out.
St Helens then with 6 more. Price.
One.
Desperate defence here now from Huddersfield.
Go. Gilmore's out of
13
play.
minutes remaining. Still plenty of time
Two.
for both
Move.
teams.
Hold.
Cunningham
Go.
to Graham. Price. Eastman. Oh, he's been missed. He's still going. The little man's racing away. He's just scrubbed down by the neck.
Move. Go.
Kevin Brown making the tackle. Ball here to Flannery.
He's injured as well.
He is injured.
Eastman, he needs to get up if he can.
Line. Go.
Cunningham. Graham. Good ball from Graham. Good ball.
Fantastic defence again.
Held.
You wonder how.
Move.
There is Eastman. He's taken a knock. You wonder how Huddersfield are holding out. Kick to the corner. Cudjoe's got it.
And now they've realised that the wingers are coming in. Defensive system, they're going to come in and try and smash the players coming around. There's the
Here
break.
he is. Kevin Brown grabs him by the scruff of the neck, doesn't he?
Defensively, Kevin Brown's been magnificent. Just catches
And
him.
he goes on that ankle.
Yeah.
He goes down on that ankle.
He's up though. He's up.
Yeah.
Straight at it.
He's a hard lad.
Waiting with the ball there.
Signed for the St Helens Juniors at 13 years of age. Oof, not a good kick.
Not a good kick, no.
His boot seemed to hit the ground, didn't it? Easily picked up by Gardner and St Helens right on the attack. But have they got sufficient time? Less than 12 minutes remaining. St Helens needing to score twice. Huddersfield looking for a try that would finish off this Challenge Cup semi-final.
At the moment, they're going to get a break.
Cunningham. James Graham.
Three. Hands out, Steve.
And still
Hands
these
out.
claret and gold
Go.
jerseys interfere.
Backwards.
Backward shouts referee Silverwood.
Four.
He's struggling a little
Two
bit now.
tackles remaining.
Eastman is struggling a little bit.
He is, he's limping.
Last
tackle.
Move. Go.
Eastman again. Good. High kick. 2 men are up there. Oh. And it's a dropout. Well, Huddersfield are holding on.
I tell you what, they are hanging on a grim.
Brian, something to say?
Not too much. I'm holding my breath like everybody else. I think St Helens are trying desperately to crack this Huddersfield defence. They're playing man for the right end of the field. I just got one of those sneaking feelings Huddersfield might break out here because they've done nothing but defend this second half for the same reason they were doing it in the first half. Their desire is awesome, isn't it?
On the ropes,
the tackles,
on the ropes,
144
Brian, isn't
made.
it? On the ropes.
On the ropes with a few jabs and hooks and all those things.
Hold. Go.
They need something now, though. They need.
Good tackle.
Got the ball away
to get the
again.
ball away. Here is Brown. But again, Flannery's got hold of him.
He is.
He is.
Oh, now then.
And that's a penalty.
Second attempt. He's had a big second half, hasn't he? Kevin Brown, defensively, try scorer. Yeah, need the try. This is it.
Huddersfield
A chance.
put the ball down in the corner.
A chance for
They haven't-
Huddersfield
Yep.
to go to Wembley now, you
Well,
think, right?
they haven't been down here for quite some time. What can they do? Stephen Wild.
Move! Go.
Moore. Robinson. Good, solid, strong burst there from Paul Jackson.
Move! Go.
Scott Moore. Robinson again. Kevin Brown with the dummy.
Three.
Looking very dangerous today, this lad, Kevin Brown.
Go. 3. 4. Move.
2
Hold,
metres
hold.
from that line.
Go.
St Helens turn to defend.
Pass it first.
Play on, says the referee. Play on, not an obstruction. Still going.
They
On
could-
the fourth tackle. Now the last tackle.
They could do the repeat set here. If they don't score, a repeat set.
They need a little grubber kick, don't they?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, wasted it. Wasted it.
They need a repeat set.
They
but,
needed
you
a
know,
little grubber kick to put the pressure on St Helens.
Two
And have a
yards,
dropout.
yeah, but 2 yards
Go.
from their own line is a good position to have St Helens.
And Damien with Sean Long, how's he feeling at the moment?
Let's ask him. Sean, have Saints got a fight back left in them? We've seen them do it so many times.
Yeah, 100% we have. There's plenty of time left on the clock. You know, seen us score 3 tries in 9 minutes, no problem. But I just feel like we need to be a little bit more composed when we're on the line. We're too flat. They're flying at the line, and again to us, we need to take a step back, get a little bit deeper, and make sure, obviously, our last tackle options are a lot better because we haven't challenged them enough.
It's a ferocious defensive effort from Huddersfield.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The play, you kind of take your hats off to Huddersfield. They're playing really well, and the defence is standing up to it. But there's plenty of time left, and I think it's going to crack soon.
Thanks, Sean.
3 tries in 9 minutes, says Sean Long. Well, it's going to take 2 in less than 8 minutes. Here is Eastman again, just couldn't take that ball.
But that's an example of what Sean said.
Yep.
You know, it's the composure. He's trying to win the game on his own. They are running out. They're coming out to the line, you know, spotting and trying to kill the ball before it gets to the wings. You've just got to have that composure to get on the outside of them.
This must be agonising for Nathan Brown, the Huddersfield coach. He knows St Helens' qualities. He knows how St Helens can almost come in and finish a side off at the death.
Well,
and he's seen such heroic efforts from his own side.
I'd rather be in his position than Potter's.
Beautiful ball there from Earl Crabtree. Beautiful ball. There he is. Well, he seems in good mood. Robinson puts it to touch. Keeps the ball down in the corner. Kieran Cunningham
big blow.
got a problem there.
Big blow. I think that looks like a hamstring.
Yeah, that could have come because of the knee injury. He may have been carrying that knee. Looks as though it's the end of Kieran Cunningham. Had a great impact in the last 20 minutes.
Well,
A lot needed now from James Roby there.
The
And
clock.
Kyle Eastman coming off.
he's not looking good as well.
Nothing going St Helens' way at the moment.
The clock.
Oh, he's not coming off.
No, the clock is ticking, isn't it?
Yeah. Thought they were leading Kyle off at then, but I don't think he'll go.
He's out on his feet, isn't he?
He is. But that's what makes great players.
Move, Danny. Hold, go.
Roby. Pullator. Just needs a sight of that try line. He's big, he's powerful, he can break through.
Hold, go.
But Huddersfield clinging like limpets to these men. Just look at those 2. 3 men in again. Jackson.
3. Move.
They can just see it, can't they? They can see Wembley there.
They can.
4.
And if they can keep it at 8 points with the clock ticking away.
Hold, go.
Huddersfield last at Wembley. 1962, would you believe? 37 years ago. Are they going to get there? Is it going to be snatched away from them by the Challenge Cup holders? St Helens coming nearer. Kyle Eastman. Oh, that's a good kick. Kudjow's under it. He checks it well. Beautiful take for Cudjoe. That could be a key take in this game.
I think he's played exceptionally well,
He
Cudjoe.
has.
The one mistake, you know, they've peppered him with the kicks. You know, they've attacked him down the flank.
Hold! 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 Go!
The intensity of these two semi-finals this weekend, Jonathan, you know, it just highlights the qualities of this game and how these athletes can stand up to it.
Great athletes, two fantastic games. The defensive effort today has been phenomenal. Yesterday's more offensive. Two fantastic games.
You would have expected a lot of points in the final 20 minutes in this heat.
Well, defensively, again, this guy has been magic.
Beautiful run from Hodgson. Now then, has he got some support? He puts it to the corner.
He's in.
Wiles going for it. He scored!
Hodgson!
And Huddersfield will surely be going to Wembley. Wonderful play. Checking for the offside, but fantastic play from Brett Hodgson. The kick, just look at it here, pinpoint, Jonathan.
Fantastic play. I tell you what, this guy's a great player. Great player. Let's see, is he in front? Let's have a look. He's behind. He is behind. 13, he is onside. That's
Nothing
it,
wrong with that.
What?
One-handed, calmly puts the ball down.
A piece of magic by a great player takes Huddersfield to Wembley.
Huddersfield fans wait to see if they're going to Wembley. I think they are. Mr. Silverwood blows the whistle. Huddersfield pick up another 4 points. Anderson, Paul Anderson and Nathan Brown send down a few signals, but Hodgson is looking to take the kick. Just look at the sweat, look at the water being taken there by the scorer, Stephen Wild. And just look at those Huddersfield fans, delighted to be back at Wembley. 1962 when they were last there. They're going again. They lost to St Helens at Twickenham in 2006. But it looks as if Mick Potter and his assistant Mike Rush are conceding the victory. Brett Hodgson then, with the kick to come. Can he improve on that 1 goal from 4 attempts? I don't think it will matter, except to himself. He's kicked it straight between the uprights. He beats the air with his fist. The fans applaud, they dance, they sing.
What a great try. He runs out of the line, Graham. He spots it, puts on the accelerator. The awareness that he has. Fantastic kick as well. Wild is there. What a try. And for that one piece of magic, I have to give the Carnegie man of the match to Brett Hodgson. He was magnificent in the first half, and that piece of magic, Carnegie man of the match.
I often argue with you, Jonathan, but I wouldn't today. No question at all. No question.
Thinking of the Warrington fans, who would they want in the final? I don't think they really care after
Holding
yesterday.
down, no. 24 points to 10 then. Less than 3 minutes remaining, and even a feat now impossible from St Helens. Oof. Even though, well, Francis Melly, he's gone over.
Well, he wants to see the grounding. He wants to see the grounding, and that's why the conversion is so important. And Hodgson, he wanted to make it 14 points. Does he lose it?
Let's have a look at this though. It's a try. That's a try. Well, oh, I think that's a try from Francis Melly.
Definitely try.
Hat-trick from Francis Melly. Yeah. Not much reaction from Mick Potter.
Well, as we say, the conversion is important, right? You see, 14 points.
There is the attempted conversion. He's missed it.
Immaterial now, anyway.
So the scoreline still at 24-16. So 8 points now is the difference. Surely St Helens can't do any more.
Roby out. Lovely ball. Good finish again. He's very strong. Good in his feet. Deceptively.
Lolisa, the number 11 for Huddersfield, was in too close, Jonathan, wasn't he?
Surely St Helens can't score twice.
Well, I've seen them score tries
seconds.
in extra time, in
well, if they have
seconds from time, but surely not twice.
Well, they've got to score in this set.
They've got to score from the kickoff.
Yeah.
Surely these Huddersfield players will tackle anything that moves in a red and white jersey now. 1.5 minutes remaining. Melly already 3 to his credit. Has to pull back inside. He's got to stop himself from going in touch. Get off him, says Mr. Tony Martin, the touch judge. St Helens.
That's it.
That's Huddersfield ball. Roars from the Huddersfield fans behind the post, who were still getting a little nervous.
This ball isn't going anywhere. Just watch this. There we are. Take it up.
St Helens' run of 18 unbeaten Challenge Cup matches coming to an end. Winners of the last 3 Carnegie Challenge Cup finals. But there'll be a new name on the trophy this year.
I have to say, tactically, I think they've been fantastic. You know, defence, stopping the...
Warrington, the winners yesterday, and Huddersfield will contest the Challenge Cup final. Only the 3rd occasion those two have been in such a final, and the first since 1933, would you believe it? Can Huddersfield add more? I don't... Oh, they've knocked on.
On the mark here. 10.
The seconds tick down. No one will really be concerned, but the referee, he wants play to end naturally. 4 seconds remaining. The Huddersfield fans in full song.
1. Move.
This is it. This will be the last tackle.
Come on.
Eastman to Price. Gilmore. Back to Melly. It's all over. Huddersfield have won this Carnegie Challenge Cup semi-final. Congratulations all round for Nathan Brown and Paul Anderson. Pat on the back from Leon Price for Brett Hodgson. And they're back at Wembley. They'll be looking for the first win in 56 years, but Warrington will have a lot to say about that. But the monopoly of St Helens, Wigan, Leeds, Bradford and company broken up, and Warrington will play Huddersfield this year. And isn't he delighted? So it should be 24-14. And I understand you've got Brett Hodgson down there, Damien.
Yes, the Carnegie man of the match is with me. There's your champagne, Brett. So how does it feel to be going to Wembley?
Unbelievable, you know. We're an enormous bunch of blokes. Guys, we're not playing with each other. Haven't got as many superstars as guys like St Helens, but it's an amazing place to be at.
What was the basis of your success? A fantastic defensive effort from the start?
Yeah, our defence has been the key all year, you know. We're sitting pretty good in that department against a side that's got so many attacking weapons. To hold them out to what we did is just, you know, superb effort.
Tell me your thoughts as you made that break late on to set up the kick that led to the last score.
My thoughts were I hope no one was chasing me because I didn't have the legs to get there. So, you know, I saw someone out wide, didn't know who it was. Just tried to put in for maybe even a repeat set, but you know, it worked out well.
You played in the grand final with West Tigers. What's a Challenge Cup final going to be like, do you think?
Oh, it's absolutely enormous. You know, it'll be right up there with the Tigers in 05, and it's the same kind of spirit which I felt that year. So let's hope the stars are aligned and we can do it again.
Thanks very much, Brett. Well done.
Just say a quick hi to Sky and listen, Christian home. I love you.
Kevin Brown is also with me, celebrating with his captain. Kevin, put your thoughts and feelings for us.
Oh, it's the best feeling of my life. I played there with Wigan, but I think we were his favourites then. No one gave us a chance today, and we've just shown what a bit of faith and a bit of unity can do. we listened to Brownie, and he's a great coach, and we did what he did, and we're winners. So.
What did he say to you at half-time? Because there are a lot of errors creeping into your game, weren't there?
Yeah, well, he just said basically we're halfway done. Like you say, we give them a lot of ball. We didn't really have much possession. We took our chances and they didn't take theirs. And they were going to have another purple patch, and we held out again. And it's a fantastic feeling.
Wembley, here we come.
Wembley, here we come. Can't wait. 2 weeks, bring it on.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Nathan Brown, the coach, is coming here. Nathan, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Put into words how you feel at the moment, the prospect of a Wembley Cup final.
Just really happy for everyone, all the fans, all the players. It's going to be an exciting week for us.
I think that the thing that most impressed was the appetite and the desire of your players.
Yeah, well, as I've always said, the one thing they are is a hard-working bunch of players, and full credit to all the players. I mean, coaching staff and all the medical staff. We play a small part. At the end of the day, they run out there and do the business.
Be honest, do you think Saints were going to come back at some stage in the second half?
Oh, they're never going to give up because they are a champion team and they've won the last 3 cups, but you're not the best defensive side by a fluke, and we give them plenty of shots at us, and we were good enough to propel them, and you get the odd bit of luck to win these games. You need the ball to bounce your way, and we had a couple of bounces that bounced our way as well.
Did it matter to some of your guys because it was Saints and they beat them in the final a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago?
No, we didn't even talk about that sort of stuff. We're just really happy, the way we're going. We sort of feel if we do put our best foot forward and put the effort in that's required, that with our players fit, we can challenge anybody.
Well done, Nathan. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Earl Crabtree is also with us, celebrating with his coach. Earl, congratulations. I think you can see what it means to those fans over there. You're going to Wembley.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a great experience. It's a great day today, and our fans have made it extra special.
What was the difference between the two sides today?
I think we probably wanted it a bit more. Yeah, it's something where we've never been there before. Wembley, these St Helens sides are used to it, and I think on the day, enthusiasm. I think that's what beat it.
What about the prospects of facing Warrington at the end of the month then?
Yeah, fantastic. I don't think it could have been a better final. Perfectly for me. Get to follow my granddad's footsteps now and play at Wembley.
Well done, Earl. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Que Sera Sera is singing out around the stadium, and all the Huddersfield fans are singing "We're going to Wembley," because they are. And if you want to be there on Saturday the 29th of August, this is how to get a ticket: 0844 856 1113. It will be Warrington against Huddersfield in that final. Both Brians, tremendous performance from Huddersfield, and actually the way they came out and started the second half, Brian Noble, that kickoff from the scrum was crucial.
Oh, thoroughly deserved. They talked about set plays. St Helens knew it was coming, but they couldn't stop it. It was a terrific. Here's a kickoff. Here's the opportunity. Knock on from the kickoff. He'll not be. He'll not keep that in his scrapbook, Andrew Dixon, but bring the line forward and kick. He's isolated the player. I think it's Wellens that's on the wing there, defending the situation, and they've actually Cudjoe on the turn. He has to turn Paul to try and make the chase, but Cudjoe's the fly on him, and that's a smart play at the start of that second half.
Jonathan Davis picked Brett Hodgson as man of the match, and Brian Carney, I know you'd agree with that. I mean, amazing move to score what essentially was the winning try.
Yeah, he's outstanding. He's involved in everything good that Huddersfield do. Like we're talking about being a defensive side, but look at the attacking prowess of this player. This is towards the end of the game, a man who's put his body on the line for the whole game. To have the skill on the run to pull that kick in, and credit to Stephen Weil as well. He's another player that's played, I think, the full 80 minutes, and to put an effort and a chase in like that, that's huge. They're obviously a very fit team. It's Nathan Brown. They can't defend like they defend without being a very, very fit team. So he's drilled them well, and that's the benefit of fitness.
I can't remember ever watching St Helens missing so many opportunities, and Huddersfield prevented them from doing what they normally do for fun.
I think it was more what Huddersfield were doing rather than St Helens. I think they've looked at how St Helens attack, and they took risks on the fringes. They've been really, really dominant in their defence. They've got off their line, and as we say, as Brian says, you've got to be a fit athlete to do all the things they've done today, and they totally deserve it.
You know what? They didn't rely on luck. The only thing they relied on St Helens playing badly, and the other thing is that Huddersfield can play a lot better than they played there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both for your contribution. 2 sensational semi-finals. We said 5 years ago it was the same Final 4 in the Challenge Cup, but it's a different Final 2 into the final. It's going to be Huddersfield against Warrington in 3 weeks' time. Bye-bye.
Here we come. Here